welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League.
On the Carolina sideline, here's a look at head coach Dave Canales. His guys have had a tough time coming by wins this year, losers of 5 of their last 7. Across the field, Kyle Shanahan, coach of the 49ers. His guys took it to overtime last week, but had to settle for that tie. Punter Thomas Morstead has the ball teed up. Kate Scott and Brock Hewitt up in the booth. And off we go from rainy Santa Clara. Good work so far. He's got room. All right, some good work on that run back, Brock. He gets this to the 33. So now out comes the Panther offense for its initial drive of the game. And they're brought out by someone still trying to live up to that #1 pick status from the 2023 draft. Now in his 3rd season from the University of Alabama, it's Bryce Young.
Last week, Kate, you won't call his effort wasted, but you wish a game like that would have come in a win instead of showing up in a contest they ended up dropping. 2 touchdowns, no picks. That's the type of game that wins are typically built off of.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6. They run in with Hubbard. He won't be able to get past the line, and very quickly, Brock, they're going to be facing 3rd down to begin this ballgame. Nickel set from the Niners on 3rd down. To the air on 3rd and long. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. 4th down coming up. And we talked about it earlier. Brought a losing streak into the building with him. That is not a good start towards breaking that streak as they go 3 and out.
No, you want to bust that narrative. And the best way to do that is to start fast. And, well, once again, they're not.
And a sure-handed play there in the rain. He brings in the fair catch without a problem. So here come the 49ers now to take over for the first time. They're led out by the 4th-year passer out of Iowa State, Brock Purdy.
For Mr. Irrelevant, just 3 years ago, to one of the highest-paid quarterbacks in the NFL, Brock Purdy has just been the model of competitive grit. And, Kate, these 49ers just feed off of it. Is he the most talented? No. He plays with tremendous heart, and his teammates follow him.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the 35-yard line.
Here's the first carry for Christian McCaffrey. And his short game gets them a new set of downs.
You know what I like about a 2nd and short run play, Kate? Yeah, I like getting a first down, but you know what I like even more? That's going to set up a play-action pass in a similar down and distance, and that defense is going to have to key on the run.
Draw play. This is McCaffrey. It's a quarterback run here. It's going to be a gain of 8 on 1st down. Now we'll take a moment to check out his numbers on the ground from a week ago.
8 yards on the pickup.
Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2. Pretty going to look to run. Nearly broke even, but the defenders followed that zone read well. It's going to cost him about a yard.
Shaw Smith Wade on the tackle. A loss of 2 yards. It's now 3rd
and short. Here's Purdy. And the Panthers are just too much here. They're going to take him down. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up 4th down.
Oftentimes, these early exchanges are just a feeling-out process for rushers and blockers. They can also set the tone for the battles the rest of the game. And that defender, you know, with an early win, he's feeling really good about himself.
Secures this at the 17. And he's getting nothing on that return. They wrap him up almost at the exact spot that he fielded that punt. Dave Canales getting his Panthers out there for their next drive. And they haven't gotten very far into their opening script yet, have they? Just a 3 and out to begin this game. First look, a little pistol formation as they come to the line. 1st and 10. Continuing to move past the 45. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. That one goes for 31 yards. And that's good for a Panthers first.
First down.
You know, it is so refreshing for these running backs when they have space to run. It's hard. There's so many collisions between the tackles. When they get on the edge and have green grass, you know, the best of them take advantage of it.
This is tough running in this weather out there, but he keeps the feet moving, gains 3. He'll come up with that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6.
Now 2nd and 6.
Hubbard again. And 2 yards all he can get. It's 3rd down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
This does not get it. In short field, but the defender is there to force this 4th down. Carolina in punt formation.
It's now 4th down.
And he drives this into the pouring rain.
The Niners take over first.
The 49ers are headed back out on offense as we get a look at Christian McCaffrey. And he's been carrying a great campaign now into the heart of this season. He's hitting top 5 in rushing yardage. Purdy on 1st down. He's keeping it. And they're going to bring him down after his play rips off quite a chunk of yardage there, up to the 30. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain 10, 1st down.
The 49er, first down. 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
From the gun, McCaffrey. A lot of space ahead. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. How about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset?
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
No frills, nothing fancy. That was just a good old offensive line dominated in the trenches. And that sprung him to get to the 2nd level and beyond.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And he's able to stay on his feet through that run, at least until the tackle stops him. He picked up close to 4.
4 yards on the pickup.
On the ground, this is Isaac Arindo. He's able to drive that pile about a yard. Tackle made on the play by the rookie from Texas A&M. That's Nick Scorton. 3rd and 4 coming up now.
A gain of a yard on the play. Brings up 3rd.
Off to McCaffrey. This is not going to get it done on 3rd down. They catch him behind the line. This goes for a loss. He is quickly making a habit out of wrecking plays, Brock, and it doesn't seem to matter what type of play that is.
It's what the best of them do. We talk about just the versatility of offensive players being dual threats. This guy's a dual threat against the pass, and that time stuffing the run.
This lands deep into the end zone. We're picking things up at the 20 after the touchback. The Carolina offense headed out now. By this point, partner, they're through that opening script, through trying to establish their offense, and yet still points. Thinking it might be time to start switching things up a little bit, tear up the old game plan and start fresh.
Well, I promise you that's what's buzzing on the headsets and over on the sidelines and in the huddle. Got to find a way to just get into some sort of rhythm.
On 2nd down, it's Hubbard. Escapes the defender. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. They pick up 14 yards on that one. And that's going to bring up a Carolina 1st down.
1st and 10.
We've set it down from 37. First down, and they go right back to him. Quite the turnaround these last 2 plays, huh? Nice gain on one, and now they get him behind the line.
I know they say it any time he comes up in an interview, but they appreciate having him on this defense so much, Kate, because of plays like that one. Those are great instincts. It takes instincts and want to come up and run support, and not many corners can make that stop.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. That was Tataroa McMillan he was looking for. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. 3rd and long for him here. He's going to loft one deep to the left. That's complete inside the 35 line. How about that play, Brock? On 3rd and 14, they find a way to convert.
Panthers, first down. 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You've got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
No progress on 1st, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10.
No gain on
As a corner in this league, oh, you can go to the Pro Bowl if you can cover. To be an all-pro, you stick someone like that.
Shotgun snap, Matty Young. And they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal here from the 7.
That's another Panthers first down.
We're through one on Monday Night Primetime. Couple heroes on the board right now. Back to Levi Stadium right after this. Time for our 2nd quarter here, and the Panthers are thinking points. 1st and goal, Hubbard. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2. Still chances to get these final 4 yards. It's 2nd and goal. It's Hubbard again. And this is stopped behind the line as well. The rookie from Texas there on the tackle. On the 5-yard line after the loss, 3rd and goal. Young working from the gun. And the 49ers rush gets home, and they drop him. And the defense is down away from completing this stand. It's 4th and goal.
This defense has been trying like mad to do anything to disrupt the rhythm, get the QB off his spot. It's got to be a massive relief to see their efforts paid off on that play.
A 28-yard attempt.
The kick by Roddy's good. And they are able to get their first 3 points of this game.
I never saw a play script that ended with a field goal. It was always a touchdown that you wanted. But that's 3 points, and it's enough to give them the lead.
He fields it from the 8. And this drive will start inside the 25. Coach Kyle Shanahan ushering his 49ers offense back to the field. And we'll see, Brock, if they go back to that ground game this drive after how well they ran it their last time out.
I'm going to probably say yes on that one, Kate. This is a team with a known identity across the league. They're going to hang their hat on running the football effectively. I think they'll get right back to work.
And he'll stay upright through this rain, but not through that hit as he's tackled after about a 1-yard gain. Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. On the counter, McCaffrey. And they are going to have to face a 3rd down here, but only need a yard at most as this play picks up 7.
Down at the 33-yard line. It's a gain of 7.
Going to run again with McCaffrey. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
Yard gain on the play. And the 49er first down.
They stick with McCaffrey. And he's able to stay on his feet through that run, at least until the tackle stops him. He picked up close to 4.
Down at the 43-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Here's Gorindo on 2nd down. And that plunge is going to garner a couple of yards. That stop made by Derek Brown.
The ball carrier. Derek Brown on the stop.
Purdy out of the gun on 3rd down. Pass brought in by Jennings. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
9 yards. And the 49er
Showing Reed the gift to McCaffrey. And he manages to find a little traction on that soaked field as he fights forward for a couple. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8.
A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
Trying an inside give now with McCaffrey. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. They got 2 yards there, and that leaves them with 3rd down and 5.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
McCaffrey running between the tackles. This one's going to move him all the way down to the 25-yard line. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got 1st down.
That's another 49er first down. 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Here's McCaffrey. This is tough running in this weather out there, but he keeps the feet moving, gains 3. 3 yards on the 1st down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Shotgun, handoff to Garindo. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
No gain on the play. Brings up 3rd down and 7.
They'll air it out on 3rd. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
That's one of those 3rd down situations where you're asking an awful lot of your man to make a play to keep this drive going. Too much of a contested catch there, unable to bring it in.
A 40-yard attempt.
Moody knocks it through. A little tied up now in the 1st half.
You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a lot. So they'll happily take this and finish off the drive with points.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Trevor Etienne to return this. Showing a little burst so far. Coverage team tracking him down as he reaches the 35. The Panthers and Bryce Young making their way back out on offense. And on that last drive, Brock, he crossed a notable threshold in passing yards for the season. Always nice when you can reach one of those plateaus to look back on after the year's over. 1st and 10, it's Hubbard. Shoots away from one. Avoids a defender. We've got a foot race. And he's going to be hauled out on a gain across midfield down inside the 45-yard line.
And the Panthers first down.
Hubbard quick on the draw. This is tough running in this weather out there, but he keeps the feet moving, gains 3. It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7. At the 41-yard line.
One of the tight ends in motion left. They don't get this snapped in time. This is going to back them up.
Delay of game, offense.
Everyone was set and at the line. The quarterback just didn't snap it before the play clock hit 0. Out of the gun, Young. On target to his back, Rico Dowdle. This one doesn't get much. Down to the 41. Bernardo Green with that tackle.
5 yards on the pickup. And this.
On 3rd down, it's Young.
3rd down.
Throw left side, complete. Great job rallying to the football. They get him down right at the marker. 4th down.
4th down.
Sam Martin on the punt. And he's going to try to give his defense a long field to defend. And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. And it sails out of bounds. That's a good kick. Got all the way down to what looks like the 10-yard line before leaving the field. The 49ers are headed back out on offense as we get a look at Christian McCaffrey. San Francisco to the line. It's 1st and 10. And I'd say the ROI on his early touches have made him a pretty good investment for 1st half work. He's gotten off to a great start here. And they're able to grind him to a halt after a pickup of 4.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Now we are still waiting for the scoring for anybody really to get going as we've hit our 2-minute warning. More football from Levi's Stadium in just a moment. From the gun is Purdy. drops it. Oh, a huge gain in hand, but he couldn't finish the catch.
For Ricky Pearsall, incomplete. Brings up third down and 6 yards to go.
On third down, Purdy. He's got Ayuk on that slant. And he's going to be brought down after getting this up to the 22.
Gain of 8.
Give him 8 yards on the play. And that gives the 49ers the first.
First and 10 at the 22.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
On first and 10, it's McCaffrey. Space past the 35. And they're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. Coming to the line, this is first and 10.
3 yards. That's another.
Now it's McCaffrey. And he'll stay upright through this rain, but not through that hit as he's tackled after about a 1-yard gain.
He was brought down at the 45-yard line. 1-yard gain brings up second and 9.
Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. Completed over the middle. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. All set now, first and 10.
Yards on the play. That's another 49er.
On the give, it's McCaffrey. He gets him inside the 40. That's a gain of about 9 yards on the play. 49ers moving quickly, trying to get their offense to the line.
Brings up second and 1.
Shotgun snap for Purdy. All the left side. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27.
5-yard gain on the play.
Prior to first down, they decided to call a timeout.
First down.
Back to throw. Here's Purdy. Left side, secured by Ayuk. And they're going to touch him down after a short pickup.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7.
Now it's Purdy. And they don't connect there, so only 6 seconds remaining. So on third down, they're going to go ahead and bring him out to try and get 3 here before the half. Made his first one. This is a little over 40. Moody knocks it through. And that's going to break our tie and give them a 3-point advantage.
That's tremendous execution right there. Really using every bit of time they had left in a methodical drive, paying off with points. And remember, they'll get the ball to start the second half as well.
So we'll see if it's a kick return that ends on half or if we get a play from scrimmage as this one's away. We get with a return here. He's hauled down on what is the final play of our first half. So a field goal game at the half. Good one so far, 2 quarters to go. Now let's check in with Scott Hansen. He's got our EA Sports halftime report.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone. Scott Hansen here in our thankfully dry studios in Orlando. That's obviously not the case at the stadium, where the rain continues to play a factor in this game. Who will take better advantage of it in the second half? To find out the answer, let's go back out to the stadium and rejoin our commentary team, Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
The Panthers kick team out there now as they send it away. Has it at the 11. And in the end, Brock, a pretty exciting touchback as the return comes out to the 30. The 49ers are headed back out on offense as we get a look at Christian McCaffrey. And it has been all about these defenses so far, Brock. Even into the second half, we're still waiting for one of these offenses to take charge.
Yeah, what you're feeling, these defenses are making every yard tough, every first down tough, every series tough. And offensively, yeah, it's time to toughen up and maybe more importantly, sharpen up.
A 6-yard pickup brings up second and 4 at the 36-yard line.
On second down, here's McCaffrey. And this will only complicate matters for third down, partner. They're sent backwards. We get a stoppage here. One of their big blockers up front. In some pain following that play. He's being attended to. Drive in dire straits. It's 3rd and 9. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Kittle makes the catch. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that means it'll be first down San Francisco.
First and 10 at the
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On third down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
From the gun, McCaffrey. And this hasn't been a common sight out of him tonight, but the defense wins this rep. He's limited to no gain on the carry. Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Looking to throw, Purdy. Finds him over the middle. And he takes it down to the 33. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
It's a gain of 21 yards. And the 49er first down. 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
They'll try it right with McCaffrey. He has room past the 25. And he'll get this across. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers grow the lead coming out of halftime. Christian McCaffrey, the touchdown.
Kate, that's just simply the difference-making edge that these elite running backs bring to you. A lot of backs can get you 10 yards, 20 yards, but the elite backs, they can take it to the house.
Moody knocks that extra point through. And the 49ers make it a 10-point ball game.
14. Panthers 3.
It's all lined up. Morstead ready to send this flying. He gets with a return here. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. Dave Canales getting his Panthers out there for their next drive. Their work really cut out for him now, partner, to follow up that touchdown and get things back to a one-score game. First call here coming from the shotgun. They'll start on the ground. Dowler. And he's able to stay on his feet through that run, at least until the tackle stops him. He picked up close to 4. 4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6.
At the 32-yard line.
Here's a design run. Give him 5 yards to bring up a manageable 3rd and 1.
You know, gains that seem a little tougher to get against the front, gosh, this QB just makes routine. Such effortless running to pick up a handful on that designed run.
Young's gonna sneak it. They're loaded and ready for that sneak, weren't they? They stop him at the line. No gain.
It's a gain of a yard. That's good for a Panthers first down. A gain of a
New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38.
First down.
Here's the give to Dowdle. And he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that's good for a Panthers first.
Another Panthers first down. 1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Here's Dowdle again. No repeat success in that last one as he only is able to get back to the line on this play.
Comes on the stop. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Changing things up. They're going to throw now. He takes it himself. And gain 11 on that play. And that's going to bring up the Carolina first down.
That's another Panthers first down. A gain of 11 on the play. First down.
New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38. First and 10. Here's a run to Dowdle. And he manages to find a little traction on that search field as he fights forward for a couple. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
They're going to run it. This is Trevor Etienne. And he's stopped just shy of that first down at the 28. 3rd down upcoming.
Brought down by Richie Grant. A gain of 6.
QB sneak coming. They were loaded and ready for that sneak, weren't they? They stop him at the line. No gain.
Down.
And you keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Here's Dowdle straight up the middle. And he'll stay upright through this rain, but not through that hit as he's tackled after about a 1-yard gain. Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. On the ground again with Dowdle. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Give him 4 on that run. That's going to bring up 3rd and 5.
When you don't have great success on first down, Kate, it's a little bit like a hitter in baseball falling behind in the count. And all you want to do as a hitter is get back to a fighting chance. Give yourself a better count. That play.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. It's the exact opposite of what this offense needed. They now face 4th down.
In theory, Kate, that's exactly what complementary man coverage is supposed to look like. The DBs, well, they're sticky on the back end of it. The front end, that pass rush, it makes an impact that gets home. But of course we know, it's not that simple. It is really tough to lock down a full field in more than a second or two.
A 45-yard attempt.
The kick by Roddy's good. And that'll bring it back to within a score. The lead 7.
Inspiring a bunch of confidence in himself right there, Kate. Second time they brought him out for a field goal, and second time he's knocked it right through. Trust is earned in a number of different ways on the field, but that's the best way to gain it as a kicker.
Isaac Garindo to return. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. The 49ers are headed back out on offense as we get a look at Christian McCaffrey. They were able to say mission accomplished on their last series, finding that end zone, but the work, well, it starts all over again right now.
And you know this, Kate, from our years together of doing this. I'm a firm believer of call it till they stop it. It doesn't mean you have to innovate right away. Call the same plays until they stop them, because they proved last drive they couldn't.
Incomplete. It's 2nd down and 10.
Off the play fake, Purdy. Caught by the tight end, running that corner. And he's going to have this up and across midfield, partner, to the 48. And new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10.
And the 49er, 1st down.
Line up the design keeper. And he powers through the middle for a gain of 4.
And that's a pretty modest pickup for a QB keeper. On a traditional handoff, you'll take that yardage, but those QB keepers, so many times, they're really designed, Kate, for chunk plays in my double digits, and they nearly got it there.
And he's going to be brought down after a gain of 5, right up next to that line of gain. Here we go, goal line formation coming out on 3rd and inches. Purdy will sneak it. And they make the stop, we're going to say it about the 37-yard line. That goes for a gain of just 1. And that gives the 49ers the 1st. We've set it downs from 37.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Draw play. This is McCaffrey. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
That's another 49er 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
They stick with McCaffrey. And he manages to find a little traction on that search field as he fights forward for a couple. Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
So just 1 quarter to go on Monday Night Primetime. It's 49ers football. We'll see if they can close things out for a win. 2nd down now, 7 to go. On the counter, McCaffrey. And that's not what the offense dialed up. They stick him for a loss. It's going to be 3rd down.
He was taken down behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of 1.
To the air on 3rd and long. It's in or no, they dropped another one. Picks dropped on back-to-back plays, Brock. It does force a 4th down.
Well, that's not the uniform you want to see almost bringing it in. They are so fortunate to have another shot down here after the near pick.
Jake Moody now in a high-pressure spot. This 42 yards from the right hash. Moody knocks it through. And that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game.
It doesn't take a math major, Kate, to realize how important that field goal was. It's now a 2-score game really late and puts them in the driver's seat to go and finish this thing with the win.
On the return, this is Etienne. He's stopped on the run back of the 27. Carolina about set to go once again offensively. And down double digits, Brock. Field goals like we saw in their last drive aren't going to move the needle as much as they need to. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Young throwing here. Throw is there for Ja'Tavion Sanders. Now the officials are going to have to take another look at this one. Kyle Shanahan's challenging that call. So what we're all looking for here, did he secure the catch and maintain it while also getting both feet down?
Yeah, this is why it's a perfect look. This is why teams scout body control and field awareness for these pass catchers. For moments like this, he did not have much margin for error, and it happens oh so fast.
So the challenge ends up successful. He, in fact, did not get both feet in. This is incomplete. That's him on the quick hitter. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped. Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. Back to throw. Here's Young. Got his man. This is McMillan. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. A 9-yard gain and good for a 1st down.
And the Panthers, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
From the gun, a run for Dowdle. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
He's brought down at the 42-yard line. A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Young working from the gun. Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. 3rd and long for him here. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
So often, so many of these games in the NFL, where they come down to a play or two, and 3rd downs are critical. Whether it's in a close game or already out of hand, the coach wants to see them convert those.
And he'll get under this one and make the fair catch at the 19-yard line. The 49ers are headed back out on offense as we get a look at Christian McCaffrey. And his production is carried over into this 2nd half. He keeps on running well, even with the workload they've placed upon him. Play action now. Purdy. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for 2nd down.
Never ever a great look when your quarterback's picking himself up a few seconds into a drive. They're going to need a lot more fight on 2nd down and a whole lot of yardage to get this back on track.
Now set up the screen to McCaffrey. And he's brought down at the line. Digging deep in the playbook here, and this is 3rd and 11.
A gain of a yard makes it 3rd and 11.
He'll air it out on 3rd. Connects on the crosser. A lot of mess on the move here. George Kittle. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers can put this out of reach as they make it a 16-point lead. George Kittle, the touchdown. And that right there, Brock, is a touchdown I think our fellow broadcaster Greg Olsen will be proud of. A big strike to the tight end that I don't think a lot of receivers could have pulled off and make it look as easy.
You know, a lot of times you're splitting hairs talking about the differences between tight ends and receivers at this level because a lot of those guys, they work the same route tree and they move with the football, well, just like their receiver teammates. And they can score some lengthy touchdowns too, just like he showed off.
That one splits the uprights. And the 49ers take a 3-possession lead. It's all lined up. Morstead ready to send this flying. He gets with a return here. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. The Panthers set to take the field. And I'm sure they're tired of bringing out the punter, Brock. They're hopefully going to give him some rest this time around and find some points to go after that lead. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Here's Young to throw. Dumps it off to his running back. And this one doesn't go far. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line.
Out of the gun, Young. Oh, he got free. Ooh, can't avoid that one, and they take him down. And it'll be 3rd down coming up after this defense's 3rd sack of the game.
You know what they say about assuming? Well, it's the same way on a football field. You can never assume. If you stop assuming that first sacker's going to get to the quarterback, well, you could run yourself right into trouble. This defense didn't. They didn't take a break and finally get him to the ground.
His lofty little throw is going to wind up incomplete.
You know, that was a play, Kate, right there where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along your routes and your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time? Well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up, and it forces the incompletion.
Big gain downfield. One of their biggest plays of the game so far, and it comes on a 4th down gamble.
Panthers, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. Hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8.
Gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
Shotgun snap now to Young. Escapes the pocket. And they take him down right along the 30. 3rd down and 2 here. The offense coming to the line for its 7th play of this drive. Throwing now on 3rd and 2. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. He was looking Xavier Legette's way there. And that brings up 4th and short. They're going to go for it here, trailing in the 4th. Motioning one of the tight ends. They'll go, Dowdle. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
A gain of 4 yards. And the Panthers, 1st down.
Young looking to throw. 49ers closing in, and down he goes. And that sack draws him in the wrong direction, partner, ahead of this 2nd down.
This overwhelming pressure and these sacks after sacks after sacks, well, it's built this lead, and you know it's the way they want to finish it.
A lot of work to do as that sack makes this a tough 2nd and 17. Young to throw it. All the left side. And he's tackled after a nice pickup, but we've got a flag down. This could wipe that play away. A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond. Looking to throw, Young. Completed over the middle. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. This is a tough spot to be in. It's 3rd and very long.
Yards on the pickup. And this is
Now Young. Hits him on the out route. And somebody finally able to force him out there. So even with that quality gain, it will still wind up being 4th down. Desperation time here. No place to go. They get him to the turf and force a turnover on downs.
Coach is challenging to get the defense off the field with a stop. Rose to the challenge and delivered on that one, really overwhelming the line of scrimmage.
Coach Kyle Shanahan ushering his 49ers offense back to the field. Even though they've got a 3-score lead, still a lot of time left, so they're going to try to grow it even further. 1st and 10 from the 32. He'll stay upright through this rain, but not through that hit as he's tackled after about a 1-yard gain.
Down at the 33-yard line. 1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
Purdy, a quick throw, complete. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him.
Gain of 11.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 44-yard
On 1st and 10, it's McCaffrey. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
DJ One on the tackle. A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9 at the 40.
On 2nd down, here's McCaffrey. Ran into a wall that time. A couple of guys able to hold him right at the line of scrimmage. So 3rd down now. Nothing for him on that play as we've hit the 2-minute warning.
Brings up 3rd down.
3rd down, line to gain 9 yards out. Throw here, 3rd down. Pushes it towards his running back, but it's going to wind up incomplete. That brings up 4th down. The 49ers are lined up in punt formation. Thomas Morstead will kick it away. Fair catch made, a little beyond the 20-yard line. The Panthers get going again once more on offense. And this a final opportunity to make things a little closer in that final score. Offense emptying the backfield as they come up here. 1st and 10. Now it's Young. Short pass brought in. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. Just a yard left to go on 2nd down.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd.
Shotgun give now to Darrell. He's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. Clock is working against them as they hurry up to the line.
A gain of 4 yards.
It's Young to throw here on 1st. And he's going to have this down to the 42-yard line. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
Gain of 24 yards. That's another Panthers first down.
And they're going to throw out of the gun. Finds him over the middle. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. And those are the hurry up here.
First down. A gain of 11 on the play. And the
Young on 1st and 10. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. Offense to the line fast.
13 more yards. That's good for a Panthers first down.
Here's Young again. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. Before we can get a snap on 2nd down, they call timeout.
6 yards.
And now they're powerless to stop that clock with a timeout at least. Might be time to reach in the bag of tricks on 2nd down. 16 to go following the sack. Young throwing here. And he's in trouble and gets brought down again. Working quickly here.
A loss of 6 yards. And it's 3rd.
3rd and long. Young.
3rd and long.
He's in trouble and they bring him down again. Offense in the hurry up here.
Bryce Young sacked. A loss of 7 yards. And it's 4th down.
Here he goes. Gotta have this on 4th down. He can't get away. They get the sack and force a turnover on down.
Hey, I get it's already over, but go down swinging. Unfortunately, that play, like so many of them today, Kate, has been pretty indicative of how this contest has gone.
Now out comes the San Francisco offense. They can trot out every offense's favorite formation now, Brock, and kneel out this win. Defense, no timeouts left to stop them. Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on 1st down. Design quarterback run here. So the 49ers earn the win in this one. And we know how rain can wreak havoc at any moment on a football field, but they didn't let that stop them today. They played their game, and as a result, they're leaving here with a victory. So for Brock Heward and all of our crew, I'm Kate Scott, wrapping up another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the 49ers, as we'll see you next time from Santa Clara.